mixed emotions after that? There's some bits in that game I like, but others which I'm sure that was frustrated.
Yeah, I'd say the majority I liked. I thought it was a strong performance. I think coming here, it's going to be a very difficult game, especially when you concede relatively early in the match. Big moment for us in terms of our response. I thought our response was really strong. Scored a great goal ourselves, and we weren't perfect in our performance. We've lost the game, but I thought it was another improvement. And I feel the team's moving in the right direction, albeit we're making a couple of mistakes that's cost us today.
The game sort of boiled down to moments. Where do you stand on Isak's when he twisted in the box? Mullin's there, but I guess he's caught two minds. Where do you stand on that? Frustrated at the time.
Well, yeah, of course you're frustrated because you feel it's a great chance to score, but I think whenever you slow something down and replay it, it looks clear. But at the moment, Alex is moving 100 miles an hour and he's got to make split-second decisions. I thought Joey was there to tap it in, but it wasn't to be for us. I thought Alex's general game was very good. He scored a great goal for us, really good team goal. That will do him the world of good. He had the other chance with the header, and I just think from the last couple of weeks, he's now beginning to get the chances that his game deserves.
Just on Anthony, obviously didn't play today. Can you give us any information on that?
Yeah, I felt his groin yesterday in training. We hope it's not serious, but he'll go for a scan probably tomorrow.
Thanks, Luke Edwards.
What would be your message to supporters at the moment? There might be a little bit of disillusionment creeping in.
Well, I think as always, for me, it's about sticking together, and the supporters are probably the most important part of any football club in that. I think the players at the moment are showing that spirit. I thought we did today. I thought it was a really good psychological performance, as in we gave everything, we kept going to the end. We were resilient in times where we needed to be. The supporters here today were fantastic with us at the end because I think they could see the effort and some of the quality of our play was very high. We went toe-to-toe with Chelsea today. We were very aggressive because that's the team that we want to be. We want to be here on a level playing field with these teams and take the game to them. Thought we did that. I think hopefully our supporters can see that and will continue to back us as they have done since the first day we arrived.
There were a few boos when Tonali was taken off. What is the thinking in that substitution? How do you think that midfield trio is working?
The starting three.
Starting trio, yeah.
Yeah, I thought the starting trio were okay, and I say okay because it can be better. But I thought they physically did well for us. They have to. They got a lot of work to get through. Technically was okay. Again, can be better. I thought we started the second half poor with the ball. Making changes to try and get back into the game, and I think I'm limited sometimes with my selections on that, as in who I can bring off. I wanted to bring the three players on that I feel could have made a difference, and we've got 3 games coming up this week, so always difficult decisions.
Thanks, Luke. We'll go to Jordan at the back and then forward to Dominic.
You mentioned about the performances being improved, but starting the Premier League after 9 games, is that a concern? Is that disappointing for you?
Yeah, it is. It's not where we want to be, but it's the reality, and we have to accept it. I think a couple of wins changes everything, changes the picture very quickly. I think for me, as long as the players are committed together, giving everything in the matches, then I'll take whatever the results. I thought you could see that we were absolutely all of those things today. That gives me real heart for what's ahead.
Dominic?
It's a tough start for Dan Burn today, but managed to get through the game. Is he still feeling the effects of ankle issues?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I think he trained. He missed one day in training this week, but I think he trained the rest of the week fine. But I think whenever you miss any part of training, that will always affect you. But I think he got through the game fine, as you say, probably improved as it went on.
You play Chelsea again in a few days' time. What will you have to do differently?
Yeah, I think it's details really. I think the second goal was a killer for us. We had chances as well at the other end that we didn't take. So I think it's details around those areas, both boxes, win and lose your games.
Thanks, Dominic. Scott and then Craig.
The first 15-20 minutes is probably as tough a time. Maybe dealing with Jackson and Palmer. It's kind of a system, not the whole team really. You seem to have a word when there was a break and play on the touchline. Did you tweak anything there? And if so, I mean, Cole Palmer would do that to anyone. I take that, but it did seem a tough first 10-15 minutes in particular dealing with that.
Yeah, no, it was, and I think Palmer's got that ability to, whatever space he has, to be able to wriggle out of tight situations, and of course if he has too much space he'll kill you the other way. So we didn't deal with him particularly well in that opening period of the game. Jackson as well gave us problems, but I thought we began to get a grip the longer the game went on in that first half, and scored a really good goal. I felt the momentum was with us, but the start of the second half was, from a technical viewpoint, was disappointing, and that ultimately cost us, I think.
And was one of the positives the two displays from your fullbacks, especially being brave on the ball, because that kind of stood out, I thought, to me.
Yeah, I mean, they're two outstanding players. Of course, it would have been a big day for them today, coming back to their former club, but I thought they did themselves proud, both in and out of possession. Fullbacks are such a big part of what we do and how we attack. I thought they used the ball really well. They were given tough examinations. They're up against very good opponents, but I was really pleased with both of their performances.
Thanks, Scott. Craig Hope.
You spent a lot of the summer trying to add pace to the centre of your defence, and this isn't a criticism of Fabian or Dan, but is the lack of pace in there, does that affect the way you can actually play?
I'd say they've done outstandingly well for a long period of time, both players for us in different positions. Obviously Dan has played left back for us, but no, I think they've defended fine. I don't think that's been our issues this season. We've conceded 2 goals today and we're disappointed with that, but I think generally the disappointment for us has probably been the other way. In possession, we've been uncharacteristically off, but of course we'll always look at how we play and the balance of our team and try and make those decisions to win us games.
And just by extension on the question earlier about Tonali, that's 2 games in a row now where the supporters have almost seemed to disagree with the substitution. Is the message that ultimately players decide who comes on and who comes off? Because if you're performing to a level that makes you unsubstitutable, if that's a word, is that the message?
I understand the supporters love Sandro and want to see him stay on the pitch, but every decision that I make is, in my eyes, to the benefit of the team, and also with a view of the horizon and the games we have to come. I think Sandro can only do his bit in influencing the game that much, as you say, that he becomes indispensable, in my opinion, to the team. I think there's more to come from him.
Okay, thanks everyone. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.